Welcome to Kelly Ripa Show's channel. The red carpet has always been a place where fashion meets fantasy, but this year, something felt different. The glamour was louder, the risks were bolder, and every single look seemed to tell a story. And when Kelly Ripa sat down with fashion expert Carson Kressley to break it all down, fans got more than just a recap. They got the inside truth behind the most talked-about Oscar looks. From jaw-dropping gowns to unexpected style risks, this recap didn't just celebrate fashion, it questioned it, challenged it, and revealed what really worked and what didn't. If you thought you saw everything on Oscar night, think again, because what Kelly and Carson uncovered might completely change how you look at those iconic outfits. The conversation began with pure excitement as Kelly Ripa welcomed Carson Kressley, known for his sharp fashion instincts and bold opinions. Right from the start, the energy was electric. Kelly, with her natural charm and curiosity, set the tone by asking the one question everyone at home was thinking: who truly owned the night? Carson didn't hesitate. He explained that this year's Oscars fashion wasn't just about looking beautiful, it was about making a statement. According to him, many celebrities stepped out of their comfort zones, choosing outfits that reflected personality over tradition, and that's where the magic really happened. As they moved into the highlights, one of the key themes that emerged was confidence. Carson emphasized that the best-dressed stars weren't necessarily wearing the most expensive gowns or the biggest designer names. Instead, they were the ones who carried themselves with confidence, turning even the simplest designs into unforgettable moments. Kelly nodded in agreement, adding that sometimes it's not about the dress, it's about the attitude. This simple yet powerful idea became the backbone of their entire discussion. At one point, the conversation naturally connected to a trending segment that had been making waves online, titled Oscars 2026 Red Carpet Fashion, Best and Worst Dressed Revealed. Without interrupting the flow, Kelly referenced how audiences everywhere were already debating the same looks they were discussing, proving just how impactful this year's fashion truly was. Carson used that moment to dive deeper into the idea of best and worst. He explained that fashion is subjective, and what one person loves, another might not understand. But even then, there are certain looks that stand out, either for their brilliance or their boldness. He praised the stars who took risks, saying that playing it safe rarely makes headlines. According to Carson, the Oscars red carpet is the perfect place to experiment, to push boundaries, and to create moments that people will remember for years. Kelly brought a relatable perspective to the conversation, pointing out how viewers at home often connect more with outfits that feel real and wearable. She shared that while couture gowns are stunning, there's something special about a look that inspires everyday fashion. As the discussion continued, Carson broke down some of the most talked-about trends of the night. Metallic fabrics, dramatic silhouettes, and vintage-inspired designs dominated the carpet. He explained how these trends reflect a larger shift in the fashion world, where nostalgia meets modern creativity. Kelly seemed particularly fascinated by the return of classic Hollywood glamour. She mentioned how some stars look like they had stepped straight out of a different era, bringing timeless elegance back into the spotlight. Carson agreed, noting that this blend of old and new is what makes fashion exciting. It's not just about what's trending now, it's about how designers reinterpret the past to create something fresh. One of the most engaging parts of the recap was when Carson discussed fashion risks. He explained that not every bold choice works, but even the misses deserve appreciation, because without risk, there is no innovation. Kelly added a touch of humor, admitting that some outfits left her confused, but in a good way. She said that those are often the looks that spark conversation, and in the world of entertainment, conversation is everything. The discussion also touched on how social media has changed the way we experience red carpet events. Carson pointed out that today every outfit is instantly judged, praised, or criticized by millions of people online. Kelly reflected on how this creates both pressure and opportunity for celebrities. On one hand, they face intense scrutiny. On the other, they have the chance to connect with audiences in a more immediate and personal way. As they moved toward the middle of their conversation, the focus shifted to individuality. Carson stressed that the most memorable looks are the ones that feel authentic. He explained that when a celebrity truly connects with what they're wearing, it shows. Kelly shared her admiration for stars who stay true to themselves, regardless of trends. She said that authenticity is something audiences can always recognize and appreciate. Another interesting moment came when Carson talked about the role of stylists. He revealed that behind every great look is a team of creative minds working together to bring a vision to life. Kelly was quick to acknowledge this, reminding viewers that fashion is a collaborative art. From designers to stylists to the celebrities themselves, every detail is carefully planned. As the recap continued, the tone became more reflective. Carson spoke about how fashion at events like the Oscars goes beyond clothing. It becomes a form of storytelling. Each outfit, he explained, represents a moment, a mood, or even a message. Whether it's celebrating success, honoring heritage, or simply expressing creativity, fashion becomes a powerful form of communication. Kelly seemed deeply connected to this idea. She mentioned how watching the red carpet feels like watching a live art show, where every look adds something unique to the overall experience. Toward the final part of their conversation, Carson shared his thoughts on what the future of red carpet fashion might look like. He predicted that we'll continue to see more diversity, more creativity, and more fearless choices. Kelly agreed, adding that audiences are ready for something new. She said that while tradition will always have its place, innovation is what keeps fashion alive. As the recap came to a close, there was a clear sense that this year's Oscars had set a new standard. The fashion wasn't just about looking good, it was about making an impact. Kelly thanked Carson for his insights, and it was clear that viewers had gained a deeper understanding of what goes into creating those unforgettable red carpet moments. In the end, this wasn't just a recap, it was a celebration of creativity, individuality, and the power of fashion to inspire and connect people. And as the conversation wrapped up, one thing became certain: the Oscars red carpet will never be seen the same way again. This is the kind of story that reminds us why we love entertainment in the first place, not just for the glamour, but for the stories behind it. And for more stories like this, stay connected with Kelly Ripa Shows.